Stadium in Atlanta. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Alabama's head coach told me before the game he game hype, preseason hype. He's even mentioned as a Heisman favorite that he wants his wide receiver to lock in on his teammates, lock in on doing his job and being a physical blocker downfield, making sure he doesn't have any drops and setting some small goals so that he is in the Heisman conversation at the end of the season. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. So Alabama's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. That ball scoots through the back. Zone, it'll be a touchback. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Rolls right. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that,
take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Snags it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but man, I got to go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive, first drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone, they cap it off, they create momentum to start.
And he's going to bring this one out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Options galore here. 2nd and just a few inches. Keelan Russell makes the catch. It's Alexander. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Alabama pushing the tempo. They want to run this quarterback. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Let's talk about Alabama. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Throwing Russell. Still looking to his right. Trying to get rid of it. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in 3rd and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but man, does he have a good feel, and he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Russell. Looking down the middle. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Buying time to his right. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
4th down, no problem. Call your own number. He does a great job sticking the ball in the belly of the running back, pulling that thing out, taking off and running, and knowing he had the 1st down. Nice job by this offense to get a fresh set of downs.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Henderson. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The offense goes as he goes. Football, he showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the point after is good. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Takes a handoff. It's Hawkins. At the 35, he's got more. Oh, a lot of space. The 20. He is in. the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point is good. And he's not going to take the touchback. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Motion from the wide receiver. Sees a crease. There he goes. The 40. He's at the 20. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The give to the single back. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Takes a hit as he fires. Caught, it's Hawkins. All kinds of room to the right. Past the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Russell. They're working that left side. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. How about the offense both teams put on display in this first quarter? Huge early numbers. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
With the catch, it's Edwards. He'll work his way down to the 28. Alabama quickly back to the line. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones. And to your point, I like that. Jalen Hurts, a really good runner. They built it around his feet. You know, Bryce Young, really good passer. Tua Tagovailoa, really good passer. More about the passing game, explosive passing plays. So they'll do whatever it takes to win.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Throwing Russell. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Makes the grab. Pulled to the ground.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Breaks into the open. Got enough space. And he's in. Pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown time. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. On the ground, it's Hawkins. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Complete, left side, Coleman. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to throw one first. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
Wants to throw again. Unloads it left. It's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up.
It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football, trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Russell escapes the pressure going right. Trying to find his man in the middle. Got it down the field. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hawkins. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. That's caught. It's Young. tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Throws quickly. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They really got this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hawkins. And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. His third touchdown of this game and his third on the season. Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Keelan Russell. Hauls it in. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's first and 10 from the 40. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Going to try to get it himself. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the field goal unit is on the field. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. That is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Young. Makes the grab and room to run. Touchdown, Cowboys! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. And he's not going to take the touchback. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Trying to run, it's Hawkins. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Offense is being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Hand to the running back. Got some momentum at the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Louisville taking on the USF Bulls.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Throwing Russell. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And they're featuring this guy all day long. Now he's over 150 yards. Great job by the offense. This is a matchup. I'm going to take advantage. He's taking advantage of it all game long.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for room. It's Henderson. Turning it on! The 40! And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Might as well give it to him again. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Changing the routes with his receivers. Russell rushes on. Out wide left, it's Henderson. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Alabama pushing the tempo.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And this is the kind of quarterback I want to build my offense around. I mean, guys that can scoot, extend plays. It makes the offensive line better, wide receivers better when you can do things like this and get completions down the field.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the run, it's Hawkins. Pass to 6. Still on his feet at the 45. Turns it on down the left side. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. That one will give them the lead.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Running inside, it's Davidson. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Alabama quickly back to the line. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Has to have it on 4th down. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He's got the back in the middle. Bring him down. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. They're hoping to ride this guy and the running attack to an upset, and boy, this would be devastating if he can't go. We'll have Holly looking on him. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's McNabb. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on 3rd down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
The Cowboys are threatening on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Hawkins. All over him immediately.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's going for the goal line, and he charges across the line. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He scores for the 5th time in this game, and the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keelan Russell. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And these 3rd downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the 3rd down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Looking for a crease. It's Henderson. Quick spin on the run. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Move to his right. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Give to the single back. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Making the adjustment on the play. We've reached a break. Oklahoma State is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Run in the red zone. It's Henderson. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Got enough for the first down. Could be an alley. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Sells the run, looking to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Working the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Offense getting set for first down. Straight ahead, it's Hawkins. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
Second down to the air. Unloads to the wideout. On the left side, here's Coleman. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Hawkins. He's got the first down. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Cowboys! He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And he's going to bring this one out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage you would have gotten with a touchback. The Tide ready to roll on offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. On the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Makes a move. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Looking for space, it's Henderson. They were all over it. Alabama quickly back to the line.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They want to run it left here. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
I love the awareness by the defense there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass. But up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run. They did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Snags it. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Drops back on 1st down. Finds his target. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. This drive will open from the 15. Going to run it. It's Henderson.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. He'll be dropped. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. He's going to take off. On the move at the 30. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Man, what a run by the quarterback. I got to tell you, if I was his coach, I would tell him, hey, man, at any point in this game, if you just feel like taking off and running, go for it. Just go right ahead because he can do things like that. That's an RPO. He's supposed to throw the football, but nobody's open. He sees a lane, he sees green grass, and off he goes. And it's not just a 5-10-yard gainer. This guy's generating explosive home run.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Great job by the back on the option.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Big play like like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Second down, going to throw it. He wants to go deep. Intercepted to stop the threat. He'll try to take it back. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them, but they had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all three phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.